Beware the skinwalkers. Are those in the North Woods? Also, look, it's Slice and Dice. Hi. Hey, look, it's Slice and Dice, everybody. We've done 2 loops of this Blursed mode. Let's do our 3rd loop. Slice and dice? Yeah. Yeah, slice and dice. But what if they're kind? The skinwalkers? It's a good question. Might need to slice and dice some eldritch monsters in those woods. Yeah, maybe. So, to catch everybody up on the blessings and curses here, we started this run. You get to start the run with a big burst of blessings, which you will never see the like of again, because you normally get tier 3 blessings after every loop. But you start with, what is this? 15 points of blessings. So we got this 9-point blessing that gives us a crazy item. So we're always on the lookout for sides that have 4 or more pips, because you've increased them by 10, which is kind of crazy. Also, is the music really loud? Is it really loud, or is it just me? Did the volume on it increase again? Might be just me. We also got this Chainmail Mark III, which gives 9 HP to somebody, which is pretty great. Bomb's fine, okay, thank you. And every 3rd dice that we use has self-heal on it. Amazing. And then we got the monster left sides get +1. On turn 3, all monsters get +1 to all sides. There's a slimelet added to every fight. Hero-sized enemies have a 6 damage left side, including barrels, I think fountains. Then we got this one. This was a kind of a gamble, but it's paid off kind of amazingly, honestly. So our middle side of our dice all have self-shield on it. That's not the important part. This is combined with a tweak, which should be some good, but mostly bad, usually. But it's actually been great. -2 HP to all enemies, but they get +1 to all sides. +1 to all sides all the time. Obviously, a little scary. But -2 HP has been crazy, honestly. During boss fights, add a bones. Not so bad. Every fight, add a bee. Also not that bad. Then we got this cursed item. It replaces the right side with this. Kinda stinks. That's okay. The first boss fight is always this. 2 basilisks, which is a bit tough, but probably gonna be fine. It's probably fine. And then the last blessing we got was an extra level up phase before fight 3. So we're gonna have 3 leveled up heroes by that boss fight. And maybe we'll get some use out of this item by then. Think about it. fun tweak, and that's before the shields, yeah. The tweak actually has paid off pretty well. But the shields is just kind of like, I don't know, I barely noticed it. I'll just say that. I mean, we probably just put it here. It's fine. Who gets all of the health? It's probably cultist, right? Probably. We could put it on lazy because of this self-damage, and because of the fact that he's lazy, so you want to reroll him a lot. But I think it's gonna be okay. Could put it on Lost, who has only 3 HP. I think Cultist loses the most. So let's just go there. Jonesy's off to bed? We'll be lurking. Hope I'm feeling better. Thank you very much, Jonesy. I am feeling better now. Thank you for your concern. I am remembering every third dice. Thanks to the cat's Gragonites. Every third dice is self-heal, right? So maybe this is actually not the play. Also, this one is self-shield. Cultist is actually not really endangered. Let's put it on Lost, then. 3 HP is kind of scary, and Lost has really good sides. We don't want to lose her. Let's go. Use some cats to make me feel better? Thank you. Those cats made me feel much better. And that's great. That is, I mean, it's fine. I would love the middle side for Alloy. Do I ever just take this one? Nah, every side is just a shield at least. And we don't need the heal. So this is basically the worst side we can get, okay. And we don't need healing or cleansing, so that's fine too, we don't need it. Reroll it. Definitely take mana. Do you ever take Copycat? The only thing we Copycat is a self-shield so far. It's not that helpful. 1 damage. Honestly, let's settle. I think we can settle for that. Hi, Bianca. Thanks for the love bomb. How are you? How are you doing tonight? Oh, just this one again? Okay. You good? How am I feeling? I'm feeling better. If you're talking about the tummy ache that I mentioned in my Discord. Dad didn't realize that so many people were gonna come by to console me about it. It's fine. Don't worry. It happens a lot. We should be attacked with this one. I would like to have gotten the archer actually, but why is this Slimelet hitting so hard? Let's hit the Slimelet, yeah. And then we'll just hold on to it. 'Cause you love me? Well, I appreciate it, everybody. I've always got some kind of stomach problems going on, but I've learned to deal with it. I am sorry that sometimes it makes me late for stream. By the way, Bianca, I was in at Relic's stream the other day, and she said that the two of you were talking about me, and then she just switched to a different topic, and I have no idea what the ending to that was. Why was I being talked about? What happened? Was it something bad? Okay, so we can go that one here. That one goes here. And I cultist is okay. Talk about how much you love me. That's... Now you're just... You're just saying the same thing. You're right, this is a win, Krakenex. You are correct. Should we do Knight again? Knight is pretty good. I don't know the latest Fae gossip, it's true, I don't. I don't really like Maiko, is the thing. And I like Cultist, so I think... Yeah, we'll do Knight. Knight is good. This one here is actually very good for all these 1 health guys, right? It's a shame to not have ever gotten to use it. It's fine. We do really want 4 pips, right? Anything with 4 pips is what we're actually looking for. I should have been paying more attention to it during that selection. We'll remember it going forward. A gem of a streamer. Now you're just exaggerating. But thank you. No 4 pips in the last selection? Yeah, I was pretty sure there wasn't. Should we? No, it's pretty risky to try for this. Well, we have 2 rolls. Yeah, let's try for it. I think this is just as good. Used many times as one of these. We don't need it yet. No. If there are no bad rolls here, it's fine. It's fine, right? Oh wow, we got it. We and that. These are amazing rolls. Thank you, everyone. So let's get rid of which one? This one? Do we use this as a block, or... Let's see. Let's cut here. We could just kill the goblin, I guess. We don't have to make him run. No problem. Because then we'd have to find more range to kill the archer later. Which is not that fun. Sure, I'll take 1. Ow! Whatever, lazy. That will do one of these. I know, but that just disproves the whole thing. Cut lets you hit range stuff. Anything without damage on it? Wait, what are you saying? Anything without damage on it? Think if I killed B, they would have run? Yeah, maybe. Grandma? Oh! I haven't seen this enemy in a long time. I forget what causes the grandma to spawn. 2 grandmas just in time for Pride Month? Okay. Everyone has 2 grandmas, Wax. What is this? Range to the left side and then place bottom side with 1 damage single use? I'm I mean, it kind of works for lazy. It's not amazing. They'll spend all day smooching though, like these two. I don't see them doing that. I just see them trying to attack me. Unless you saw something before this fight happened. I mean, like, this is never gonna be useful later, right? I might just random this. We could possibly do Scar. Scar, maybe... I mean, usually it's not that helpful, right? I interrupted, that's what happened? Not very kind to make an assumption. But the two grandmas, I mean... I'm not talking about whether or not they're still alive. I'm sorry to those for who they are not still alive. But... biologically, it is true. Yeah, let's just go random. It's an autumn leaf. That's actually pretty good if we can find someone to use it on. Okay, hold on. Technically, Gambler can have, Technically, Gambler can have the dumbbell. It only gets one side. It's not my favorite idea to have Gambler and Lazy. That's one thing here. Don't have a lot of healing for that Scar? Yeah. Some of you might increase something by 1 pip. Technically, it is something. I did get an item that might increase something by 1 pip. Technically. Caltrops? Is that an item I could have rolled into? Keeper? Soldier a better pick? I mean, Soldier's definitely better than Lazy. So it's tempting, certainly. I think there are some tier 2 heroes that I'd really like to see here though, right? Like a Sinew would kind of go crazy. A Berserker kills himself, but we can save him by having him attack on every third attack, right? But those would be only 2, right? Those would be only 2. So the Surges are not that much. I mean, Soldier is boring, I will say that. Autumn Leaf plus Caltrops best curse synergy? We don't have a Caltrops that can hit it yet. Because Caltrops do 3 damage back to an enemy that attacks you. No. When you roll it, it's this thing. It's 1 self-damage when you roll it, every time you roll it. What about oranges? Gambler is also boring. Good, Gambler is a bit boring, yes, true. But if I can get... Okay, so currently I'm stuck... Oh, Trapper would be amazing. Trapper would be amazing. And I'll basically guaranteed get offered Trapper if we just wait, right? 16 HP insta-kill, exactly. So we just wait where we're crossing off Gambler, and then we have to sit through possibly Rogue and then Trapper, right? Maybe even on the next pick. So yeah, let's just get Soldier. Makes our game more consistent for now, and it gets us closer to Trapper. Now who gets this thing? I don't know. I guess we could just put it here. Your Lost doesn't need to dodge anymore but 12 HP. Right? You think on Soldier? Just because we're not likely to use these shield options? I don't know. Lost has so much HP, she's not gonna feel it, right? She's not gonna notice. Where does this go? Let's put it on Acolyte. You think Leaf on Soldier? I'm probably not gonna try and use these sides, though, is the thing. Whereas these sides, I probably will be trying to use at least somewhat. I think this seems good to me. Missed the Slay to Spire reference? I did not miss the reference. I understood. The what's it called? Scaled shell or something? I forget what it's called. Or is it, does Caltrops also give you 3 exactly? I can't remember how many it gives you, but same difference. I got it. No idea what's happening in this game. So many cool things. So many cool things are happening in this game. Believe it. Let's try and get the damage, because we can end it pretty quick with just damage, right? Those the same too? Alright, we just got worse versions of those same ones. Thanks. Thanks, I hate it. Or we could use the poison from that? No, I think it's fine if we just do this. Should we do this? I don't think we actually care about the damage we're taking. We're taking almost none. It's fine. We're gonna be okay. This is the best game ever made, Eerie Wax. It's pretty darn good. Too many things for a person who's never played it. It's, I can give you the run-through in just a second. But basically, this is the dice for this character. Every character has their own dice. That's the dice if you, like, unfolded it and showed all the sides to it. This deals 1 damage. It's only single use. And it heals the character who is hitting for the same amount of damages. Stuff like that. I'm gonna re-roll that. That's a growth side, I'll use it. Why is everybody dying, Mo? Don't do that. Okay. These are probably pretty good. And then we could just burst them all down. Okay, we just used our burst spell. There's 2 damage or shield 2. For 2 mana, and we had 6 mana, so... Alright, we're on the basilisk, the double basilisk fight. This isn't the mode that you would show someone that's new to the game. True enough. There are a lot of modifiers going on, but we haven't gotten that deep into modifiers yet, so it's still in the relative safe zone, I would say. But basically these are our characters. And you can equip items on them. These are what they do, and we can level them up to completely change what their sides are. And we can get... Every time we finish a fight, we either get to level one of them up, or we get a new item. And the items do cool things like this one gives a bunch of HP. This one adds a keyword to the rightmost side. So that every time you use that side, it grows by 1 pip. These are the pips, by the way, at the bottom right. So these are 1 pip sides, 2 and 3. The pips just basically, I mean, it's exactly as you'd expect. So this is the damage side that deals 3 damage because it has 3 pips. This one had a keyword added to it. You can see the shield at the bottom left. These are shield to prevent damage. The basic 4 sides that you'll see are damage, shield, mana, and heal. Did I miss any? Other icons that you see, if they look a little weird, that's because they probably have some keywords built into them. Like this one's just mana. These ones have keyword icons on them, but these ones are healing sides that look a little weird because there's keywords built into them. So this one cleanses as well to remove status effects. This one is vitality, which means it'll actually boost their max HP, as well as healing them. These ones are red because they're pain sides, meaning that it's a lot of mana, but you get hurt for the amount that you gain. So it's a trade-off. That kind of makes sense. Anything that looks like an attack is probably an attack, just with keywords. So this one is ranged, but also poison. This one has the keyword cruel, so it deals double damage if the target has half or less HP. And then this enemy has an on-hit effect where you turn the attacking side to stone for the rest of the fight. So whenever you hit him with an attack, with a melee attack, that side of the die gets petrified, gets turned to stone, so you can't use it unless you cleanse it. Also, let me catch up on chat. I was sort of ignoring while I was explaining things. And maybe you were telling me this whole time, you don't have to explain it. Stop explaining it. Yeah, so this mode is you'll see I'm on fight 44. A normal run in this game is only 20 fights. So we've done 2 runs already. And it just loops around and you get to keep on looping. And every time you loop, you build up more and more blessings and curses, more modifiers. And so there's a final boss in the normal runs. There's a final boss in this one too. It's just that you keep fighting him. You guys already explained all that. Sorry. How long is an impressive Blursed run? We can check the leaderboards for Blursed real quick. But you're gonna see a lot of 999s and stuff. Not many people make it to 999, of course, but Someone made it to 532 just today. On Android. Best feature of this game, by the way, is the undo button. So when you're in a fight, as long as you didn't just like completely lose, you could always click the undo button to undo what you've done in your turn. You can't undo rolling. Like, you can, but if you still have rolls left, you can undo back to the rolling phase and complete rolling. Which is kind of amazing. So you can't undo RNG. Now explain Crescent Shield, we don't even have that one. Ends of floor 999, it's 10 said that floor 999 was never really meant to be the ending. It was just like, he felt like he needed to make it end somewhere because it would crash the game if he didn't. So he just had to end it and end there. Fast lists are annoying unless I get a 4-pip side. So I can use a special item I got that makes 4-pip sides huge. Yes, true. How many hours does that take for 999? It's it's a long time. How long did I wasn't doing Blursed mode, I was doing Blurtra mode. But how long did that take me? A few months, right? Probably like 4 months to get to 999. It was a while. As most people don't get to 999, it's a load of questions. Yeah. It's most people are not gonna get that high. An impressive run is honestly, it's impressive if you just get to like a couple hundred. Why is this such a perfect song for this game? Wait, which one? Is it this song or is it the last song? Am I too late? Yeah, it took months to do Blurtra. Okay. I'm now caught up with you having already said that. Got it. And crashed the game earlier with the correct choices? Or incorrect choices? Yeah, true. Months. Also, it probably took years off my life with how stressful it is. When it gets up that high, there's so many things to think about all the time. It's quite stressful. In fact, I'm already here. Let me see if I can. There's a new mode that was introduced called Blursed. I'm up to fight 221 on this one, and this is even faster than that one. This is technically, I think this is technically already accelerated past 999, right? Because this is like 5 times faster than Blurtra, if I'm thinking of it correctly. You think it's 4 times? Isn't it, multiplied by the number of, like, boss segments? Because it made, like, each boss segment the same rewards as a full 20 segment run. I got him, Bessel. How's it going? Katamayu makes it a good song because it's a game where you roll things up. True. That must mean it's perfect. At 300 plus levels, you'd start taking psychic damage. Yes, correct. It snuck up on me too. I was at some point just like, why do I feel so like burdened every time I come back to play this game? What's wrong with me? And then I realized, oh, it's because my brain is actually overheating. I've got smoke coming out of my ears. Discount the last boss in your mind for some reason? Yeah, because usually anything that says like the number of bosses you've beaten. You can't ever have the 5th one beaten and still be in the same run. You've only ever beaten 4 bosses. And then it's over. I tend to get tripped up the same way. Anyways, these are our choices. Neither of them offer any 4-pip synergy. So we're not going to get anything like that for this fight. But how do I feel about Medic? Not my favorite. The spell is kind of useless. These are pretty good. This is fine. It's quite good. Heal 2 with regen. She doesn't have many mana sides. And she doesn't have any cleanse, which may make the Basilisk fight harder. Right? How do you feel about Sparky? Sparky... I remember Zap being more useful than I thought it was going to be. Also, a little surprised that we came back to Sparky already. Because this was, we got Sparky on our first run. It was mostly because we kept rolling this one, right? We kept on getting lucky and rolling the good side on Sparky, is why Sparky worked out pretty well last time. We don't need the cleanse, for the record. We'll probably kill these guys just fine. We'll be able to defeat them without that. It's just these that we would be concerned about, and these, but they'll probably be gone by the time we use up all these, right? This alone kills the whole Basilisk. I've got a lot of mana to work with as well. And this ranged one never goes away. You just have to get lucky to roll it every time. Maybe the medic is fine. Who are we maybe looking for reds? Oh, we've already gone back around on reds as well. Refreshed them all so that we... Okay, Priestess is crazy. I remember this. Priestess is crazy. Max health increase. Faye doesn't do a lot. Vampire, this is just a huge heal that you'll never use. Disciple is fine, sort of. Yeah, but I mean, there's not many of these that are gonna be helpful in that regard. Maybe we can just take Medic. I think for this fight, Medic is fine. So let's give this to Cultist, maybe? We might need the Cultist to have this just to make sure that he stays alive. This makes me concerned about loss, though. We'll just make sure that Cultist gets blocked sufficiently. It'll be fine. We're not really worried. The Cultist has all the mana, and mana is how you basically guarantee that you win this fight. Okay, let's go with that. Still no use for the Dumbbell Mark III. Very sad. Also, I guess we could move this here, but... puts us in risk of the medic dying? Why don't we put it on night? Maybe that's better. Alright. Okay, I think we got this. Alright, we're starting with 3 poison. That seems like a lot, frankly. We're getting some good dice at least. Well, the regen does counter the poison. So maybe that's fine. Those are great too. Okay, let's see if we can just get rid of this basilisk. We can just get rid of this one. That'd be great. Okay. Actually, this will do 4. Yeah, let's just do that one there. And then burst. It's pretty good. Then we can regen the cultist. So cultist stays relatively healthy, right? Cruel saves mana. Well, in the end we used the mana, but we were able to point the damage at least somewhere more useful, right? I like that. The poison again, okay. We kind of want to get this again, but I think we could just win if we get this. And something else good over here. Like those. Okay, I think that's a win. Hold on. It's a win! We did it! Alright. Item. What did we get for an item? Power Stone. Replace the middle side with plus 0 mana but steel. If equipped to a gray hero, so plus 1 pip for each shield I have. Why is that a gray hero thing, by the way? Who's gonna shield the gray hero? Gray is the hero who shields. Gray is the one who shields. Look at that, we could have done Scar. Scar and spinach, it was the perfect combo and we missed it. It's probably not Power Stone. We don't really want to replace the middle side anyways, right? Is it ever spinach? Probably not. Let's just random that. Upon death, plus 2 mana. Well, it's fine, I guess. Alright. Serious time. These are the curses we have to choose from. So it's either all monster size of 11 pips or more doubled, or every 7th fight you cannot lock more than 2 dice at a time. Slippery Dice 2 every 7th fight is a lot. Also, Slippery Dice is one of the ones where we try to stay far, far away from. Just because this is 1 part in a 2-part combo that completely removes your ability to reroll your dice. So if we were to take this, then there's a chance it could someday coincide with the Heavy Dice curse and block us out from rerolls every 7th fight. So we're probably just taking Big Hitter, but this is scary. 11 pips is not that many dice. Not that many dice have 11 pips on it. But it does exist. And this will make it at least 22. Which is not amazing. It's not my favorite. Alright, Cultist, you can have this. If you die, we'll get mana. cat is staring at me and I don't know why. What would you like from me, cat? Want me to clip your nails? Is that what you're saying? Beat you to it? Is that was your interpretation as well? It was looking at me, trying to let me know it was time to clip his nails. Oh, I already know that. By the way, what's this guy? Nothing? He doesn't do anything? Just does a lot of damage, but you know, that's... What else is new? That's just normal things now. This chases away an illusion. Amazing. That kills... Oh, sorry. Chases away the bandit after killing an illusion is what I meant to say. Sorry, my mouth is moving faster than my brain. Or the other way around. Why is everybody dying? What happens if I keep this? So we chase away. That was only the cultist dying? Okay. And that's because of his bee? It's just because of his rude bee. Well, we could just do that. Although we'd have to do it in the other order. Hold on. Let's do this first on this one. And that. Then that. And then we'll cut... Oh, actually, that means we're killing this guy anyways. We could save the cut. Yeah, it's fine. Petrified? Why is my knight all petrified? I mean, he's exerted this turn anyways, but... Let's try keeping that. So if we do this... We can actually kill that... Oh wait, let's... do that first. Then we'll do that and burst, and we win. Lex. Level up. Rogue! Alright, next one is guaranteed. Don't worry about it, the next one is guaranteed. Caldera? Caldera is sort of uniquely bad when the enemies have this little health, but he has good sides. So I think we'll keep it anyways, just because we really want the Trapper, right? Although, actually Rogue is really good too. Look at these guys. Look at these. This is free kills on all these things. Maybe we just keep Rogue. We can guarantee Trapper next loop, right? It'll be fine. Then we'll just one-shot the basilisks next time we see them. It's no problem. What else are we gonna see over here? We've got Seer, Eufoker, Chester, Glacia. Okay, those are the only 4 left. None of them have any 4 pips on their sides, by the way. It's just not something in the level 2 blue has, so forget about that. I think I'm actually gonna take the Rogue. I know it means that we have to take a blue and then still not get our synergy with our item, which is a shame. But this already is really good synergy with our current setup, right? Or go rando? No. If we go rando, it's just gonna pick either Trapper or Rogue or any of those blues, and I could just pick from them. We don't gotta random it. I think these are both good options, frankly. You would go Caldera? I'm thinking of it in terms of like, because every loop, it preserves who we've seen and who we haven't. It's sort of like, you're only gonna see these heroes once every, like, 7 pulls for that color. And if this is a good pull for us, it's gonna take a while before we see this pull again, which is kind of a shame. But a better pull is always gonna be Trapper, right? Or, let's see, who else? Ninja's pretty good pull. Juggler is a pretty good pull. There's a lot of really good oranges. Maybe not Spellblade. Actually, Spellblade even is fine. Because they all have, like, 1 health. Ranger's incredible. You know what? You're right. Rogue is kind of good. There's a ton of really good oranges. I shouldn't think of it like that. I don't know, if Knight dies from this Caltrop, then we'll get 2 mana? Why not? Alright. Let's go. I mean, we basically had the run sewed up with Trapper, right? Let's just reroll that. Ow. Why you gotta do that, though? Knight, you rolled that twice. You can kill anything with 16 out, the Trapper? Yeah. Let's see. Suppose we kill the Quartz by attacking with this one, and then, like, that. What do you mean? That didn't improve my situation? Oh, right, because I was thinking of different. The last time I was looking at was also this. I thought it was also self-shield. It's fine. Okay, now a different way we could do it is we could save this one plus this one to do shields, right? To put shields on something. Because this does count as one of our attack dice with parry. You say kill Snake too? Oh, Snake does only have 3 health, you're right. You know what? Then this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do instead. We go like that. And then we scald, right? It's pretty good. Everybody else is attacking Lost for some reason? The one with all the health? Thanks, I guess. Better by 1 mana? Yeah. All about efficiency. Can we ever get 5 shields over here. I suppose if we got that side and one of these is the easiest way. Could also keep that. We just keep it? I'll keep it. Seems less and less likely we're gonna get that one. Let's just attack instead. Or try to. Okay, there we go. So this'll do it. Okay. Wait, a Slimer and a Slate? Slate's minus 2 HP is kinda crazy. I love it. So for good item, I mean... It's not amazing. Full Moon is interesting. Let someone just have some decent attack sides half the time. And then we can put the dumbbell on top of it, so that these sides become 16 damage sides. It's not bad. Is there someone who we would do that to? Probably Soldier. Yeah. Yeah, probably. I would even probably do that tonight. But then who are we giving that to? It's kind of a gimme on Knight as well, because these ones are not that important when you have parry. Right? You also think so, yeah? Does it replace Expert? Does what replace Expert? I am gonna do it. I think it does go on Knight. They can't see it working, but it does work, okay? Trust. You just have to trust that it works. And then we're gonna just... Honestly, I want to keep my medic alive. And we're just gonna trust that Lost is gonna stay alive. Oh, Exert. Does it replace Exert? I don't know. That is a great question. Shall we find out this fight? This is a great fight to find out. How about it? This is every other turn, right? Yes, it is. Alright, so he uses this, right? Why are you hitting my medic so hard? I mean, thank you for hitting the medic and not somebody else, but still. Kind of rude. Alright, so he should be exerted. Turn 1, exert the side tune to Wolf. Yeah, we'll see if it works. That sounds broken if it does. Well, we're about to find out. No! Our wolf is exerted! Alright, it doesn't work. We like that. guy's hitting way too hard. Not okay. Yeah, get out of here. So it's bad on night, lesson learned. Yeah, apparently. Alright, now we have our trapper. And it came back with Rogue. Why is Rogue back? It was a good test, yeah. I knew that fight was gonna be pretty easy, so it was okay to test it there. We learned a thing. We learned a thing or two. Trapper. Trapper time. Trapper gets this anyways, so don't even worry about it. I think we still would put this on night. Right? Because this basically just upgrades to the night sides. And as long as we don't exert on that one turn, then we can have a great turn. We have a lot more health and stuff. A lot more attacks and stuff is what I meant. My brain, I'm sorry. I do think we do this now. But put this one back over here. Let me put this one... Trapper? Something like that? We could also put the autumn leash over here. I don't actually know if it carries over. What, it swaps back and forth? Is it still gonna have grown? I think so, but I don't actually know. You cover soldier, you think so? I think it's just, these are like strictly upgrades to the night side. Unless we're actually consider using the steel part of this. I don't think we are. We never really have an opportunity to, so... Caltrop goes under it? Yeah. Doesn't that make the exert sides kind of bad? It does, but we can, instead of exerting, we can use parry when we hit an exert side. And then the next turn we can... they're always kind of bad, right? But this way we can think of it as we pre-exerted, but we got to block in exchange for having a little self-control. Alright, let's go with that. Alright, so it's Bell, plus a Fanatic, plus the add-ons. Come on, Trapper, you can do it. I believe in you. Fanatic is being rude. I wish you would stop that. Come on, Trapper. Dang it. Trapper, this was your chance. He's gonna be your chance, Trapper. Seems good. So the Fanatic goes away, right? If we could kill the bones and eliminate all of that, but... Yeah, we don't need to eliminate the Fanatic immediately, right? We could just do that. It eliminates some damage right away. Yeah, that's better, right? Yeah, I think that's better. Alright. Bell is dead. And the imps are dead. And the Fanatic is dead. Okay. So, goodbye, Bell. Nice shot. And there goes Fanatic. And that one. And that one. Okay. Certainly a win. What do we got? Shuriken or Inner Strength? Move red and purple keywords from all sides. Okay, so purple keywords like exert, right? That's not bad. Forget what color cleave is. I think cleave is like... gray? Or white? Or something? Yeah, it's white. Okay. Is it worth taking Inner Strength just to give to Knight? I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth it. Does it undo Caltrots? It does not. The cantrip is, I think, considered pink. It's not the same color as this anyways. Neither is chain. Any other negative keywords around? Nope. There's definitely some uses for this, like, doesn't it fix roulette? Yeah, sticky goes away. So you don't have to stick on this one. Doesn't it also fix... Which one is it? It's, this one? Barbarian? No, because death is not fixed. Yeah, still is death, just like that one. So you don't use those sides. But it does actually go crazy on Barbarian just because of pain. Oh, but this one's Bloodlust is also red, you guys. So it's probably not great for Barbarian anyways. Yeah, it's not a good item for Barbarian. It's pretty good for, like, Dash, though, right? He gets rid of Exert. Who else had some bad keywords? No one? Nobody? We could fix the Rampage on these ones. Yeah, I don't know if it's that. Is it ever Shuriken, though? Ranged and chain. The two right sides. The problem is nothing is ever on the two right sides. So it's probably not Shuriken either. I think we could just take Inner Strength and be relatively happy with it, yeah. I think it's got some upside right now, and maybe that's good enough. Monster left plus one more, okay. Or worse items. I hate it. I hate it. What would we have to do to increase our item value? So we're only allowed tier 3, right? Better items is not even here. Better items 1 is a 2 cost. And better items 2 is a 4 cost. How do we get 2 and 4 cost blessings, guys? How do we do it? Also, though, I want this one for Treasure Seeker. Was there something in here for more carrying more items? I don't remember. +4 offered items is in that category. Survive 1 is in that category. 3. And 3 heals good. Okay, doesn't look like we have it. D random, probably not. And I think we probably would just take this. Worst items 1 is not amazingly bad, but I worry that we have no way of making items better again after this. So I'm willing to accept this, even though the monsters are getting terrifyingly strong. They just have to not roll that side. Forehead. It would never happen, right? They would never roll that side. They would never be so rude. Well, now who gets this, though? I guess we could do medic and then give this... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, seems good. We got 2 quartzes and a ghost. Ghost with no ghost pit, by the way. Hilarious. Poor ghost. Said nobody. Okay, but like, is that your left side? Yeah. Yep. Rude. Oh, that's right, you're hero-sized. Oh, geez, the hero-sized... We stacked it on top of the hero-sized 6 cost left side. That's not great. So these sides used to be 7. Because the +1 was underneath that one. But now that we refreshed it, it's been stacked back on top of that. So now the hero-sized dice, hero-sized enemies, have a 9 attack left side. That's not my favorite. Ouch. Risco with that? Maybe. Now we're free to roll for the damage, so maybe we'll do that. Because that insta-kills a quartz. That would be nice. Also, this ghost is out of control. Someone stop him. Oh, I saw that. You almost did it. It's getting bad. It's gonna be fine. We have, yeah, skull that we can use, and we have this. So we can definitely kill the ghost, and we'll be fine. Now, should we keep this, because that'll also kill a quartz? Or should we just try and roll that? It's fine. We can kill a quartz with it. We should be satisfied with that. Oh, wait, that doesn't kill a quartz because it's +1 damage. Wait. But if we put it there, it's fine? Perfect. That's just more mana that we need to spend. Because we could just burst that. Only one of them got hit. We just let the rest of them wait. Now my caldera is weakened, though. Knight is Engi. Knight is going beast mode. We definitely want the cleave, because it kills both of these. And if we had this as well as a cleave, then that's just a win, right? Please? Please. All I want is a cleave. We got it! Nice. Done. Okay, Brawler or Valkyrie. Okay, Valkyrie does have the synergy, but Trapper is not taking it away from Trapper, right? Anyone with 16 or less HP, just get him out of here. Brawler's very good. These Rampage sides definitely go crazy when they have less HP. Also, the Steel side is pretty good. We ever take a Valkyrie instead? Probably not. Let's go Brawler. Brawler's very good. Oh, who gets this, though? No one knowing it's this anymore? Sag. You can still have it, Brawler. It's your leaf. Now, when I do things like that, I forget where they are. I forget that we have items that do a thing. Sorry, Brawler. You're not allowed to have your leaf anymore. Alright. That's a lot of poison. Cut it out. Okay, so he survives if we just kill a Slimelet, so that's not as scary as it looks. Let's re-roll that one. In fact, let's re-roll all of them. That's a good one. I really want the left side, but should I settle here? Kinda like this one because we can kill the Slimelet and get a little mana. I was sort of trying to consider how we can get Militia out of here. I do think that with this, we're going to be less likely to. Oh, we do have Parry. Should always consider that. So we could even use this to shield the Caldera if we can get 2 more shields. And that's kind of the tricky part at this moment. Seems like. I think we keep that just because that's a good way of getting rid of saving Caldera. Getting rid of a Slimelet. Now roll a rest. Alright, well. So we can kill Zombie, right? By just hitting it with this. Save Caldera like that. We can... Can't always just parry here. Because this on its own doesn't do a lot. Yeah, let's do it. That's probably pretty good. Why are you dying? Oh, because Militias can deal 9 damage. Terrifying. If we can shield Knight for enough. But Knight doesn't have any self-shielding sides anymore. But we could parry with this. Hold on. So we can scare off this Militia already with just that. Or kill it. I mean, like, either way. The caldera is still dying. So how do we prevent that? I would love if Trapper could do something about this. Yeah, let's go with that. Guys, please. Alright, let's click this and see what we have so far. So, this one can go here. We can go like that. And that. Although, hold on. We're supposed to do it in a different order. Yeah. Still have a problem with Caldera dying. Although we could technically do it slightly differently. We could go... Yeah, it doesn't actually change anything. Because we always do that to save Brawler. You two need to roll good. This one I might actually keep. Because here's actually what I could do, right? I could do this. Oh, not on him, though. Okay, it would be... It'd be like this. Still dying, okay. Even if we do that, still dying. So, do we keep this at all? Because if we don't get any damage, there's a 50-50 chance we don't get anything good, right? So I think we keep this. Because just dodging is not good enough. Obviously, we would love the left side, but that's too much of a risk. And we just have to trust the Brawler to roll something, right? That's all we can do. Are you telling me to deal with it? Okay, that's something. Now we just have to kill this one. But how, actually? Do we need to do that one here? What if it's that? And that. Okay, that's pretty good, right? That's a pretty good result. Okay. Happy with that. You after blue again? All we need is to block for 5 on Caldera. Or we just need to roll the left side here. I would love that. It's actually any of these plus any of these does it just fine, right? Oh, baby. Okay. Get him. Get him. Enhance wand or... I mean, doesn't this one already have a name? What item is that already, guys? And is it a tier 5 or is it something else? Being the bottom item there, it is covering up a side that we don't have any of currently. Forget which item that is. It's like second chance or something, right? Is the name of the item? I feel like it's a higher tier item, though. And I don't remember what it looks like. I'm just curious. Doesn't really mean anything, but... What did that look like, though? Okay. It's not that important, right? I feel like it was like a tier 9 item or something, though. No, maybe like tier 8. Not that important. Enhance wand is pretty cool, but... We don't have you usually need, like, synergy with that, right? We don't really have that. So... It's fine. I don't know who we give this to, though. Like, who thematically would use it? Not like... Lore-wise. I just mean, like... Which of these characters, if I was rolling and rolled that, would I be excited and not disappointed? Because you know, if we put on Trapper, I would just be disappointed that I didn't roll this one. If I put it on Brawler, I'd probably be a little disappointed. Medic would probably be great. Caldera... I mean, Caldera's kind of the only way we get mana. I'd be a little disappointed. It's probably like Knight, but Knight is our werewolf. It's probably Medic, but then we have to find a new home for this, and then we're back to that whole problem. Or we just move this and trust that the Medic is gonna be fine. Maybe the Medic is gonna be fine, you guys. What the Trapper just has infinite health. So that she can do this attack on all of them. I don't know. Because at least on the very first turn, right, Medic isn't doing a lot. So we definitely would love to see this more than any other side. And usually you can squeeze in other things besides healing. So she's gonna be free to do this kind of often. Yeah, I think that's usually where it goes. Trapper's little chance of dying, though? What if Trapper's the last one alive? What was this triple archer, by the way? 12 damage sides? I kind of hate it. At least they're not doubled? Why are they not doubled, actually? Let's go. Oh, wow, we got the combo immediately. We love that. Did we already just win? Let's get rid of this one. Then let's also get rid of this one that's trying to summon 4 bones. Get out of here. I don't think so. And then, which 3 do we eliminate? Probably want to, well, the bones might actually be helpful. I'm okay with that. I'm kind of okay with that. You just kill a bee, I guess. Now these guys are petrifying our heroes. I don't like that. You're just dealing 4 damage to Trapper. Go ahead and try it. That's a lot of petrification on Brawler, who is the one that basically annihilates this whole team. So I think we should avoid petrifying the Brawler. Oh, but wait, there's Weaken as well? You know what? The bee can just do his thing. We want to save the Brawler. It's basically a win already, I guess. So, just do one of those, then one of those, and then one of those. Agent, okay. I don't want to lose my Trapper again already, though. Agent is kind of great here. Just because we have all these 1 health guys, but... Also, look at them all crammed in here. I think we're okay not having Agent, though. Do we want Poet? It's kind of not as good as our Knight. Cantrips are fun, though. Clink is... okay. Poet's not generally what I'm looking for. I do like Knight. They have red or purple, they do. This one has red and purple that you wouldn't want to lose. Yeah, I mean, these aren't the most amazing choices, but we have to pick one of them, right? Because we can't just raid them. So let's go Poet. I'm gonna Diamond Hands my Trapper. Alright, who is a werewolf? Might be Caldera. Might be Caldera. This is the only way we get mana, but... is it ever Poet? Let's see. I think we could definitely put this one on Poet. That definitely seems to fit more. We could even have it during the wolf turns, right? By doing it in this order. Hi, Ovo. How are you? think Poet's is a werewolf. Yeah. Give it leave to check. You mean to see if we can do like a growing cleave side? You don't like covering up the cleave? I think it's fine. I think we'd rather have this one than even the cleave side. I think we're okay. What if the trapper is a werewolf, though? What if the trapper is a werewolf? So, half the time, right? Half the time we get access to a 16 just instant kill an enemy side. Then the other half the time, we get 2 16 damage sides. Along with some other damage sides that are pretty much better than the sides she starts with, right? Like, the only downside to turning this from an instant kill side to a damage side is that we take on hit penalties and it's not ranged, right? Those are the only two that I could think of. We would lose our vulnerable side, but it honestly hasn't been that helpful yet. Maybe during this fight it will be. You don't like it? Someone else could have 4 pip sides? Yeah, but 4 pip sides aren't 16 pip sides. And that's 2 of them instead of just 1. It doubles our chances of rolling it. These two just don't do anything, unfortunately. Congratulations, Brawler. I think we're gonna do this. I think that's a play. How do we feel about... Well, we'd always want that, right? And re-rolling, you can get these. So I don't think I'm gonna stick on this, but let's consider for a moment. Walking for 2 on everyone kind of just doesn't quite do enough, I guess, is the problem. Ooh, but if we had this, it might be amazing. It only really adds 2. It's not, like, the most incredible thing. Let's keep rolling it. And is this not the one we want? Because it does block for him and save him? No, well, anything he rolls, he could just kill the, He could take out the skeleton and he'd be safe, right? So that's not the problem. Oh, so, okay, wow. Hold on. So we can't kill Baron with this. Baron is at 23. So we need to do 7 damage to Baron for that to work. Okay, that's a little tricky. Also, Brawler got shielded, thank you. And with this, we can do some of that. We can do that. We can do that. And then that. The problem is that this is inflict exert. But that's a problem for next turn, right? That's a problem for next turn. Could you rampage more? I mean, the only one left to rampage on is Baron. What do you mean? That we shouldn't use this? No, we should do something like... Don't know how else we would do that. If we reroll these two, then maybe, yeah. I would want the mana here. It's kind of the only thing that lets us do more, right? Is having mana so that we can burst the ghost. And then we get rampage this ghost. And hopefully get Baron down far enough to use this on him. It's gonna be tricky, though. Poet kinda doesn't have anything except for this. If we hit this, then we'd have a little more mana as well. This doesn't quite do anything, because if we're reusing anything, we'd want it to be this, but we wouldn't have anyone else to use it on. Alright, let's try. We keep those two, and... yeah, I think we keep that one as well. This is enough to get this ghost down far enough to rampage, right? So I think we keep it. Well, okay. I mean, I still like this better. Can't really do anything about this ghost. Other than that. So I guess that's what we're doing. Okay, good enough. Could rampage the bee before the bones for more rampage. That's true. Yeah. Just to intentionally get more rampage. Oh, Poet is gonna exert himself. Yeah, there he goes. Wait. Oh no, that's right. We did... I was thinking of the, this one. Right? Okay, we're looking for these two, obviously. We keep that. Does that have any hope of being anything good? I suppose these are optimal right now. But if we can somehow... get block? I don't think anyone can give him block, right? No. No one can give him block other than... the mana that we would be using to hit him anyways, so... that's good enough. We take that. Can we get a big damage side, please? No? No big damage side. Rude. Unbelievable, frankly. Should we have... Clank. Yes, let's clank. We have to do this first? Alright, fine, I'll do it. I don't know if that betters our situation any. I don't know. You're right. Bursting the brawler at least saves a damage as well. Yeah. Bursting the brawler saves a damage, right? Saves the brawler from getting hit for one. Okay. These two are exerted. But all we need is that, so... GG. Duel, okay. I mean, it's not terrible. But blindfold, remove all keywords from all sides. It's definitely not good right now. I don't even know which characters it is good with. Like, Barbarian is the closest thing, but then you lose your Bloodlust as well. I don't know. Is there anyone we would put... Oh, you know what? We could put it here and cover up the Caltrop side. It's not terrible. And the ones with Death or Pain, yeah, but the ones with Death or Pain all have some other good keyword sides, right? Barbarian has that Bloodlust, and Roulette has cantrips and cleaves that you really don't want to lose. Hi, Esteban Noob. How are you tonight? You take the damage sides? Yeah. I mean, they don't do that much is my main problem with it. Like, 4 damage maximum, but usually only 2. It is probably fine. Do we ever go random? What kinds of items are in tier 6? Things like the wrench to add 1 to the middle. Cruel to the 2 left would be fun. Blindfold is the other one we got. Wand of Stun. Ocular Amulet plus 1 to left. Enduring to all sides. That one is fun. Think about this one with the werewolf, right? You could do this one with werewolf, it'd be pretty fun. Infiniheel is pretty interesting. We have nobody with a rightmost side at the moment, but I do like that one. Plus autumn leaves, it could grow nicely. Yeah, but you can't do it with autumn leaves if we're covering up the caltrops, right, is the problem. Catnip is interesting. Though I don't think we have any synergy with it right now. Kite Shield is fun. We could end up with the Lich Eye and I wouldn't be happy. Jump. Yeah, maybe we'll just take this. There's some interesting ones, but I probably wouldn't risk it. Because there's too many weird ones. Fighting with the cell phone. Tomorrow you'll send it to be repaired? Sorry to hear that, Esteban Noob. Thanks for coming by, though. Okay. The 3rd spell you cast each fight costs plus 1 mana. Is probably fine. It does put you on the train. These things always put you on the train. I have acceleration, so that eventually this is just gonna be the highest tier mana debt curse we can get. On fights 3 through 10, sickly 1. Which is, all heroes with 1 or less HP add pain to all sides. Definitely sounds a lot worse than just mana debt, right? Although this does put us on the train, I think we're gonna take this one. This game looks old schoolish. Is it good? It's very good. I love this game. It also is available on mobile devices and has a free demo. I think you should play it. Always spreading the good word of Slice and Dice. Now, if we don't want to do that, because this is a weird item to give the medic, we could also just do this. That would be an interesting way to do it as well. We don't necessarily care that we wipe out one of these, right? The other thing we could do is just put this here instead. Just put it underneath wherever we put this. I don't know how much use we're gonna get out of growth on that side. The fights don't tend to last that long. But 6 damage is a lot. 6 is a lot of damage. Yeah, you know what? Let's see how this goes. Maybe it's good. You think so too? Wait, you think so about what? Which part? Ooh. Thanks for following, I appreciate you. I have a big forehead? You're just saying that because I'm in chibi mode. How dare you? But hi, Geraldoff. How are you? Deal with it? Yeah, deal with it. That's just my forehead. Trapper could just dodge, but who is attacking? I mean, that Slimelet is dead, right? We're not worried about that. So make me roll these. Hold on. Let's test this real quick. Do that, and then like... Wait, what? Oh. But do that. Then people are a lot happier. Okay. So definitely that. I think definitely that. And then reroll these. Oh, a breeze. Who is that for? I don't know. Let's trust that we're gonna get something amazing, though. Maybe it's this. Also, thanks for watching, Geraldoff. Hi, how are you tonight? But you should play it? Oh, okay. I convinced you, Estebanu? Nice. Can we get it? No! All I wanted was kill an enemy with 16 or less HP. Both of these guys have nothing on that. It's fine. It's fine. What should I reuse? It's probably this. Get rid of them. Should I have done this? Hold on. Wait. Back up. And we don't have to back up that far, okay. But like, what if with all this mana we go like that? And then we could get even more mana out of it too? Amazing. I like it. It's pretty good. Also, sorry, I did read your comment, but I forgot to respond to it. It's a compliment that I have a big forehead. Do you say so? I'll choose to take it that way then. We just re-roll all these, right? A Ree's side is great. I mean, I would love one of these. We could kill this wolf. One shot. And I really wish we could get one of these. Trapper, please. I think I might keep that. Oh, we got it. Nice. It's not the growing one, but this lets us do that. Okay, hold on. So if I do that, then this... Oh. Esteban Noob. Thank you very much for gifting a sub to Geraldoff. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Geraldoff, and enjoy the emotes. Thank you very much. Which one should be reused, though? Just this? Or we use this so that Trapper doesn't get stuck at 1 health? Seems okay. Thank you for the love bomb. Oh, we got it. Amazing. Okay, that's just it, right? Burst. Oh, that was my 3rd spell, so it was more expensive. Awful. A Tarantus egg? Guys, this could spawn 4 Taranti. 4 Taranti at once. I would not be happy with that, for the record. Sorry, Tarantus. I don't want it. Okay, neither one of these has 4 pips on their dice. This one doesn't count? That's cheating. That's not really 4 pips. I kind of don't like Ace, though, is the thing. Well, maybe he's okay with Brawler, right? Right, with Brawler, we can get a really big rampage. Maybe that is actually pretty good. Yeah, you know what? Got emotes, you got emotes. Enjoy. Okay, we're going ace, right? Caldera didn't do much in the end, but that's okay. I don't know who gets this. It's still ace? Sure. Okay. Now this didn't do anything. Or mainly because we didn't roll it. It's fine. Let's keep it like that. Just because I don't know where to put this afterwards. I was thinking of putting this. Since this didn't do a lot, we could use it instead to cover up that. It's fine. It's fine. Otherwise, we're like making the maximum use out of all our items, right? Can think of it that way. Okay, now please don't hatch into 4 Tyrantuses. What did I just say? I just said it. Well, we definitely need to kill that thing, but what are we doing to do that? I suppose this with mana will do it, right? This will also obviously kill the bee. For 102, I'd much rather get a rampage side, honestly. Also, Knowles with only 1 HP is incredible. I love this. I definitely want a rampage here. I'm sorry, even though we rolled this side, we're not gonna keep it. Yeah, I'd rather reroll that one too. Oh, beautiful, okay. Hold on, we might be in business here. This is fine, this is fine, okay? Believe it or not, this is fine. Don't think we're ever gonna triple this, so just go ahead and do it. Alright, so if I do this, and this chases away a bandit, which is kind of amazing. You're annihilating our ace. So I guess we need to destroy you too. And then we're probably just killing the egg. And now this is up to 4. Amazing. I just don't want to fight 4 Tyrantuses. Call me a chicken. It's just not what I want to do today. But no one's attacking you. This doesn't do anything. Besides, a bunch of damage. I think we already won, right? So, like... Oh, you have to be attacking him. Yeah. Duel, the way it works is ×2 versus those targeting me this turn. So specifically, those enemies who are targeting this hero. Pocket mirror or twisted bar. Set all sides to 2. Or copy the left side onto the rightmost. That's gotta be good for somebody, right? Ace is great with the pocket mirror. Trapper? Except that we can't... Well, okay, if we move this... we could do pretty good Trapper. Yeah. Okay. I think that's gotta be better than the twisted bar. Trying to figure out how we're gonna do this now. But it's definitely better to have two of this side all the time than just like swap out and sometimes have some decent sides. But who gets this now? Is it just medic? And if it's medic, then is it that on medic? Or is it that on medic? Or, well, yeah, maybe. It's gotta be awkward when I need to heal on an even turn, on a wolfy turn, but it's probably fine. Things are probably gonna be a lot easier with Trapper having 2 of this, right? Probably. Do you think no more werewolves? Habs came Caltrots, that's good. You like this one? Okay. Now Brawl just focuses on the left 4 sides. I mean, yeah. It makes these like non-dead sides at least. And we've managed to swallow up a bad item in the process. You think maybe not do wolf? I think it's fine if we do this. Well, okay, depends on who we're against. We're against a Hydra right now. Scares me a little bit. A Hydra and a troll. I think the attack is gonna be just as good as healing most of the time, frankly. And she at least has this, set a hero out of 4 HP. We could also make Poet the wolf, that... Suppose with all this block, we're probably gonna be fine even on the even turns. We need reuse on Poet? Yeah, but we can keep the reuse covering up the wolf side, so that's okay. So, like, we can do this, and even the wolves will have a reuse side. Maybe that's okay. I mean, this doesn't do anything. Or we can just go back to this, yeah. I suppose we could just go back to this, and that's fine. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. I just find myself never using these sides, right? It's fine if they turn into something else every other turn. I know, Hydra, I don't like, you guys. I do not like Hydra. Rampage would kill both of these, which saves us some grief. That would give us 4 mana with the Rampage. And that's the best side here. And the main problem here is we need to get enough attacks on Hydra. And this only gives us 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, Troll is dealing 3 damage to everyone. That's pretty rude. We need 1 more attack. We need 1 more attack. Cat, why are you yelling at me? Okay, that's an attack. Does this win already? Or not win, but like save us? Let's get these guys out of here. Oh. That's already that. So we'll do those, and then... I mean, we may as well... Sorted. Then we just have to burst the Hydra. Oh no, it's the third spell. It's the third spell in a turn. That curse is coming back to bite us. We're gonna be okay though, because we can at least release his first team. Hi Baka Cat, how's it going? How are you tonight? You doing your Resident Evil 6 night? How was it? How'd it go? Also, if you don't know me, I'm Rafea. Nice to meet you. We're playing some slice and dice tonight. Don't know what this is. This is a roguelike or a roguelite dice-based game. These are all of our characters and the sides of their dice. They do different things. This kills an enemy with 16 or less HP. This is an overpowered side. I just want to point out, this is not a normal side. We broke this one.
Everybody!
The One Ranger too. An uncoordinated double raid. Hi, how's it going, One Ranger? And Raiders. How are you tonight? How'd your Mahjong soul go? Did you get any wins tonight? Tonight seemed a little bit rough. But I wasn't enjoying watching, even though I have no idea how that game goes. Finished 3 character stories on Resident Evil. I've only Ada's story left. Nice. The game's so rough, I'm sorry to hear it. Take dice with 2 broken sides, takes the side with 1 instead. We need to get something. It's not gonna do anything against the Hydra, unfortunately. I'm too scared. Actually, you know what? Maybe the correct move is to re-roll it. Hold on. We have to figure it out before we commit to a reroll. By the way, Raiders, Baka Cat and One Ranger and Raiders. Hi, by the way, if you don't know me, I'm Rosea. Nice to meet you. You can call me Faye. But if you need to raid and run, feel free to take care of yourself. Otherwise, hi! Welcome to the stream. We're playing Slice and Dice, which is a roguelike dice game. This is available on mobile devices. There's a demo for free, so I think you should play it. We played 8 games, 7 were 3rd and 4th place, and the last game we got 1st. Nice! Ending on a win, congrats. Also, thanks for the cats, Estebanoob. The goal of ladder is to try and dodge 4th. That did not happen tonight. That's the only objective, is to not get 4th. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, so let's math this out. Let's see... We only have 1 reroll left. Currently have 2 of our heroes dying. So let's see what we would need to do to keep them alive at the very least. Which of these dice do we need to preserve to do that? So we can do that and that. Get a bunch of mana. And then this can save Poet. And then that can save Brawler. Okay. We don't need Trapper either, but we are technically using the Poet side right now. Is there a way that we could mess this up and have... No, because a burst would save Poet as well. So technically, we don't need either of these two sides. Technically. Alright, we'll do it. We'll reroll both of them. And we'll see what we get. So keep those 3. Alright, well we just gotta dodge for Trapper, unfortunately. And this one ended up where it was. Which is probably as good as anything, really. Well... yeah, probably we just block here. On Brawler. And then we... do we 2? We don't need to. Let's just keep... well, okay, what are we doing with all this? The extra mana, what do we do with it? I guess we block. Okay. No. I think we better not. I think we better waste one, because here's the thing. We need to deal 5 attacks at once. 5 instances of damage at once to the Hydra. So we need to stock up mana for that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, Poet, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Or kill it? I mean, it's gonna... we have to roll that side. We have to roll that side or else... it's gonna take a minute. Yep. At your level, yeah, third usually results in a small point loss and 4th is much larger. Got it. This is a little bit sketch, but the Poet does have attacks this turn. This is actually 4 damage, right? No matter who it goes against, it's 4 damage, so let's just keep that. I think any result here is fine. This is probably the worst result. Yeah, this is probably the worst result. This is worst result. It's not the worst, there's an X. And that was the worst. No, this one's the worst result. Okay. Well, we got the worst result. Fantastic. Alright, we're gonna reroll this as well. We could keep this. Does this ever turn into something? Does this ever turn into triple mana here? No, it doesn't really. Unless we reroll this. If we get one of these two, it actually does turn into triple mana. Should I do that? It's a bit of a risk. Like, I'd probably rather have this if I get one of these, right? To get one of these, then obviously I'd much rather have the reuse side. Alright, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it for the 3s. So this side, if you were not aware, has the keyword trio. Gives me 3 mana, but it's times 3 if this has the same pips as the 2 previous dice that were used this turn. So if I use this 3, and then one of these 3s, And then this 3, then I get 9 mana. It's a 1 and 3, and there's not really... Like, these are the worst result, and even these are not that bad. Please. Alright, nothing. We got nothing. Sad. Alright, so we'll do that. Should we clink? Alright, let's try this. I think. Let me do that. That. Oh, nice. It was enough to kill. Okay. The vulnerable, the +2 vulnerable was enough to get all the damage there. +2 damage taken from abilities and dice this turn. Amazing. Also, that was a self-heal turn. I planned it that way. So now the poet gets up to full health at the same time. Amazing. Oh, it's a dope turn? Nice. Alright, now we just have this troll left. And if we can just get that one snipe side... Can we just get that one snipe side? I mean, this is the good second best, but I will keep that. That would combine with that to be pretty good. Let's just go. Okay, alright, an ace, for some reason, rolling blanks. I hate that, but... Let me do that. Kapow, and burst. We did it, we did it. No problem. No snipe for me. It's a 1 and 3 now, and we didn't roll it that whole fight. What's annoying? Also, Tarantus. We can actually defeat Tarantus' annoying thing. Tarantus' annoying thing, by the way, is kill the topmost enemy when you take out his 10th HP. But if we just kill an enemy with 16 or less HP, then we don't actually remove that HP, and Trapper doesn't die from it. Amazing. I'm definitely not changing to a roulette. Okay, this is not the time for that. Prophet? Oh man, what if Prophet had plus 12 on these vitality things? Heal 1 and region to all allies. Prophet's pretty good here, right? I think Prophet is pretty good here. Now we lose a target for this. Is that important? I don't know. Roulette purple? Yeah. I'm aware of that, but it really just means that you don't have to use this side. Unless you roll it last, which is a problem. Oh no, mandatory is red as well. So you don't have to use it, but you still can't use it is the thing. Probably does have the best red spell in the game. It is pretty good having regen on all allies. It's quite nice. I don't find myself using her very often is the thing. Also, hi Joka, how are you? Coming in for all the redeems. Maybe you were trying to make an emo cat girl chibi though, and I'm sorry, a chibi just ran out. It's more for slow teens. Pick dumbbells on Prophet. I was saying that, but yeah, probably not. I was also thinking roulette could take the leaf thing. Because this one with growth would be pretty great. But it's okay, it's okay. I don't think we want to deal with this, even if we can remove sticky and mandatory. Especially not when we've already got this going on. Let's just... So it's okay. Yeah, medic has been just sort of... I don't know. Not that great anyways, so... I think at this point what we do is... that. That's fine. Who gets all the health now? Prophet? And then Prophet can give everybody else all the health? And then we remove all of Prophet's keywords. Now that she doesn't have any red or purple keywords. Can't believe this. Okay, let's go with that. Yeah. Now, this is a great fight for the brawler. We just need to roll a rampage side, and we can clear out all the ads. Of course, that means we are not going to, but... you know. It's a nice thought. Let's go. I saw that. You almost rolled it. You almost did. I think we'd rather have that one than this one, but I'm not gonna be picky about 1 mana. Also, Tarantus, why are you doing this? Can we talk about this? 26 damage? $26? You're just dying from a bunch of ads, and that's fine. Sort of thinking of how we can kill Tarantus immediately. We have to do 7 damage to Tarantus, and then get one of these, right? I don't know how we're gonna do that, but... we also have to save Poet at the same time. Maybe Poet will roll something good for that. If I keep these two, right, then Brawler could potentially get a lot of damage here, right? So if I keep this, I mean, it doesn't matter who that goes on. Then this is 10 damage, right? Then all I need to roll is this. Problem is... Poet's still dying, even if we save Ace this way. Oh, but we have this. Got all the mana afterwards, we can sort it out. Yeah, I think that's the play. Okay, we're gonna keep that then. And we just have to get Trapper to roll this. Please, Trapper. Please. Thank you! Did I sound like Beetle there? Sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good turn. Get out of here, Tarantus. Nom. The poet just bit that spider. This is a blind archer, okay. Sure. It just means that he'll run away if nobody gets hurt, but like... They were using that as an excuse to slip him into an already sort of hard fight. Yeah, it's a lot of enemies. He's still able to hit me. He's not that blind for an archer. +1 to all mana sides. Or... Cleanse and self-cleanse to the middle row. Is that good for profit? It's pretty good for profit. It's kind of crazy for profit. +1 to all mana sides, though, is not bad with Ace. The trio side will never trigger in that case, right? Because we're not getting any 4s. So as far as what it is, it's what it looks like. All mana/mana gain sides get +1. But the 3 side just needs 1 of the 3. Yeah, exactly. And you get a bunch of 2 mana sides, which is very helpful. But I feel like the cleanse and self-cleanse is something we don't have that might be great for profit, right? We could then deal with poison. It's even a rescue side with cleanse. Kind of amazing. Or 5 cleanse. Heal with vitality. They're both pretty good. I do feel like our mana has been a little weak. Like it would be great to have more. But it's not like that's our strongest point in this team, right? Our strongest point in this team is getting one of these sides and then getting a reroll for it. Or just getting a rampage on fights like this. The mana really does help with those rampage turns, though. I think we're probably just gonna get the Sapphire Ring. We've been struggling much more with having not enough mana than we have with needing cleanse, I think. Yeah, let's do it. There you go, Ace. And a curse. Broken heart, immune to healing. I hate this one. It feels way too cheap for making you unable to heal a character. But we do have chainmail, so it's not actually the worst thing. You give it to someone with chainmail, then just anytime they're taking damage, block it. Otherwise, weariness is the 2 left sides get exert. It's pretty annoying too. Who would we put that on? I don't know who we'd put that on. I don't know who we'd put either of these on. Brawler probably takes the weariness. But oh, well, I guess we have inner strength for this loop through. I guess... I wish it could hold out more items. Yeah, it's almost always this one. Lot less annoying, but who do we put this item combo on now? Feel like now might be where we get rid of Full Moon. Or the Sapphire Skull we could get rid of. It'd be fine if we got rid of Sapphire Skull. Then we do like that. And that. It's probably just that, right? Skull hasn't gone off once. Yeah, I'm too good. Too good at the game. I need to die more often for that to work. This is a lot of enemies, and we need to draw on the brawler on a rampage, right? That's how we get through this turn. But we also have these ranged guys, which... No, you know what? Once we get through the front line of all these 3 health guys, we can easily get those guys too. It's gonna be easy as long as we just get the rampage and a little mana. Oh, wow, that's pretty good too, though. I mean, all of this is great. Wow. Okay. Just, I mean, we can do that even. Kapow. 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 Get out of here, Caw. Kapow. Kapow. No, you know what? We're getting the big one. Rampage, yeah. We have a Hydra and a Basilisk, so here's where we wanted cleanse, but it's fine. We'll just one-shot him, and then we won't have to worry about that. Ooh, but Dancer, you guys. Oh no, it's trying to take our Trapper from us. Do we just skip until the end of the... until the end of the run? I think we kinda do. Yeah, I definitely don't want either of those. I mean, look, Dancer is fun. This side is a lot of fun. And we have Draw. And we have Clink. Clink. It's kinda good. Honestly, it's kinda good. You think Dablist? I don't know how we... like, you mean... put the... what's it called? Dumbbell on Dablist? Just to make these 3 sides better? I'll see how it really works. Brawler is secretly a what now? I don't understand what you're saying, Keeper. The middle side becomes big shield self-damage side? That's true, yeah. Dancer could get 2 of this side though as well. Wait. Brawler dances too, it's true. But think about both of them. Yeah, I guess we don't need it. I was thinking this just makes it faster, but it's like, you don't need it to be faster, really. Especially if you're taking pain for it at the same time. I guess you don't need it to be faster. I don't think it's Dablist, though, honestly. Are we really just gonna skip until the end, though? We're gonna miss out on a tier 4 hero? Who could have crazy synergy with the dumbbell? We don't have enough synergy with the dumbbell currently, though. This is the only character we have that really has that synergy, so I'm a little bit... concerned. Like, we could put that here, yes, we could. They could put it here. It seems like a big step down. 1 dance since petrification time. I mean, that's true, yeah. Same thing with Brawler. Damage is better than kill now just because the enemy's health is getting high. Also, Cat yelling at me again. What do you want from me, Cat? It also halves the chances that I roll a big side, so it's not amazing. Oh, you skip? We skip twice? Or because we're gonna get one more before the end. I'm a little concerned about that. It'd be fun to see a tier 4, because they usually have high pip sides. And oftentimes those high pip sides are the left side, so we could pocket mirror it with dumbbell. Might be something great. What rando options are there? I mean, these two, for one thing. But also, assassin would be pretty good. I mean, look, sharp shot would be amazing. Because then we're just back where we started. Has Ludus, who does technically use the dumbbell and pretty well. You think we just postpone it? Because we'll definitely get a good one next time? Well, not definitely. I suppose there's Venom as well. We get Venom and Assassin, it's not that exciting. Although this being 16 times 2 if it's... times 2 if they have less than half health is a bit overkill, but it's kind of silly. Alright, if we skip here, we're basically guaranteed a pretty good one, so let's just skip. It's fine. It's fine. You gotta go, Estebanoob? Thanks for hanging out with us. You say take random? I could have done that as well. I could have. I didn't want to risk one of those two, though, frankly. Could hit some that are useless very comp. Yeah. So don't want to go random just for that. But it's almost definitely gonna be a decent one for the comp, but we don't have to take it. And I feel like this is a pretty good one we've got right now. It feels like if we lose this character and have something useless instead, our build is gonna fall apart a little bit. You don't think any tier 3 bricks the build? Probably doesn't brick the build now. It will suffer and I'll be a little bit worried. So we're just gonna skip. It's fine. It's just one level up we're skipping. Also, hi Usakumo. How are you? Thanks for watching. Alright, let's go. So what's the strategy here? I mean, it's pretty much the same as always, where we're trying to get this one. And if we just get 2 more damage on Hydra, then that's a kill. Obviously, we can kill Basilisk as well. We probably want the Rampage on Brawler. Yeah. I mean, just reroll all of them, I guess. Just reroll all of them, I guess. Oh, beautiful. These are what I was looking for. Okay. We do want the Rampage, but this lets us get double mana. Is that good enough? I mean, it's probably already good enough, right? So if we do that, we have double mana. We go kapow. Do it again, kapow. Seems all right. Actually, go ahead and summon some skeletons. That's fine. I'm all right with that. Maybe I should have killed the one that was getting 1,000,000 health, but we have this, so it doesn't matter. Rampage. Rampage. Alright, maggot eggs. Specifically, maggot it comes from these eggs. Not just any witch. Only witches named Maggot come from these eggs. 3 mana in a column. It's interesting. Like, you could put it here and then give it +1 to be 4 mana in a column. But then it loses the double, or that pair. Not amazing. It's probably not that, but the other option is triple shuriken. Oh wait, triple shuriken is amazing with Rampage. Hold on. But then what do we do? Because we have to use this thing still. And I don't know who gets this. I think we might have to get rid of this. It's kind of tough to fit into the build. I think it's definitely this, though, right? Is there any argument for random over this so we have Rampage? Probably not. Gotta move Caltrops to someone like Ace. You gotta move Caltrops to someone who doesn't have the protection of the chainmail is the problem. Because, like, everybody's got one item that is really good for them. Right? Like, I think he's gotta get this one. I think this one goes away. Now, if he gets this, does he lose anything? He does not. Okay. So is it just that? And then, do we have to do this? It's kind of spooky. Where's of that? I don't think it's ever that, right? It's probably not that. So if we had that... It's only got 8 health. It's as much as any of them have, I guess. It's kind of rough. I guess if we do this on Ace, we can always just boost his health later. So just a little bit spooky is all. 1 Caltop should be fine on your red hero. Why red specifically, though? I feel like it's anti-synergy with the reuse side, right? Because you're probably re-rolling trying to get this. And in the process, you're hitting this, and it's annoying. But hopefully we're using Soothe as well. Hopefully we're using Soothe, and that should get us there. Okay, hold on. That should make us not have to worry about this. Yeah, let's think of it that way. Okay. I think this is fine. Yeah, let's just go with this. Got because I want to reroll blue for pair or triple. True, true. It's an argument for doing that. But we'd never want to keep that on him, yeah. It's just kind of like, here you're re-rolling already? I think let's do this, because there are turns where there's nothing Prophet does that we care about. So we'd love to have that instead. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. Do you like the other way? Because Ace had 2 top sides that you stop on? You think 2 top sides that you stop on? There's only 1 top side, or do you mean like top and bottom? You think we stop on just 2 mana? I think we usually don't stop on 2 mana. Getting reuse with the chain sides is gonna pop off? No, yeah, it doesn't. You mean with the pair and trio? Yeah, it's not how it works, unfortunately. Because you have to use this one in between. Alright, let's just go with this. This is the last fight before the boss. We're getting 2 Magrets. But that's what this is for. Okay, we got some good ones. Shielded Trapper, okay, yeah, keep rolling. I wish I could hold more items, you guys. Oh, beautiful. I mean, should we just keep this? What do we have so far? So, like, obviously, just do that to save everybody. Okay, but now this is already doubled. That's fine. But I was thinking of, like, okay, we could do something like draw this, right? Oh, we all got hurt? Oops. Then we go like that, and then double. Then we go like... Oh, but now it can't... Now it's not doubled to 6. Okay, hold on, back up. This doesn't need to be doubled to hit these guys. In fact, it never needed to be doubled from the start. So let's do this smartly. We'll start by drawing here. How's that? And then the self-heal is good. Then we'll do this. We'll double it. And then we can heal. Who needs a healing? Everybody does. And then we hit that demon? Sure. Why not? Now it's 6 damage for this. Amazing. But we could draw it even more. To 8. So we get a kill. Oh wait, that was already a kill. Let's not waste it. Amazing. The hand! Okay, it's the hand, you guys. Loot us a sharp shot. We got a sharp shot. Okay, amazing. But... what if we need a dodge for when he does this? No, I believe. Who needs it? All we need is to just get rid of him. 19 or less HP. Just get him to 19 HP. He is at 43. Okay? So we are gonna have to get him down by 24 HP. Which is sort of a challenge. Maybe we wanted the dodge, okay? Just don't roll that side before I get your health down a little bit, please. Okay? And then we'll be fine. It'll be fine. Handy guy. Yeah. And we have the sniperino, we do. We fist our wish. And now everything is gonna be amazing. Everything is gonna be sunshine and rainbows. Do we change anything? I don't know we do. Oh, this is a lot more annoying, by the way. The draw on Rampage, do an 8 to clear the board? That's true, yeah. We can clear the sabers and everything. But we need more than that to take out the hand. Alright. We just have to believe. We're gonna drink some dragon fruit Mountain Dew first. That'll save the run. Okay, here we go. Knights is not doing it. He is, on the other hand, doing 5 damage with poison, so it's a little bit rough. Is reuse side what we want? Probably. Yeah, I think so. Also, re-rolling it is scary. How does this do? How does it do if we just use this? Okay. So we're still having some problems. But we can kill that saber pretty easily. Both of them. So those two are not actually dying, right? I would love to have enough mana to soothe a couple of times. To soothe away the poison. Don't have that at the moment. So let's keep these two. And reroll the rest. Do we keep this is I guess the question. Maybe. Because Poet and Prophet are in kind of a bad way, right? Maybe it is just keep this. I think it's not terrible. Reuse the ace for the soothe. I mean, ideally we reuse, like, Rampage or something. When you reach 40k Aho Butts is when you're gonna redeem for the personal command? And then through all the cats? That's your plane, you can do it all at once. Okay, one ranger. Take it easy. Trying to kill me. This is, premeditated. Yeah, we're gonna keep Poet here. Yes! And there's a 1 in 6 chance of getting nothing, and that would be truly terrible, so we might just have to keep this. But how does this go? So we'll probably do that, right? We always do that. So we do that. Now it's 8. We go kapow, kapow. They're both allies. We have 10. We need more than that. Oh, it goes down to 5. Wait, no it doesn't, because we can do that. Let's back up to 10 again. We're so close. It's so close. We need 19. We're like 3 off, I think. Yeah, we're 3 off. How do we do it? Do we just roll sharp shot then? Maybe. Feels bad, but I guess so. Couldn't quite get there. We can't roll the ace, right? We can't roll the ace because I'd be basically losing the game by doing that, right? If we get an X, it's just a total throw. Oh well. Do we need the shields? I guess we didn't need the shields either, so this doesn't matter that much, but... Kill a couple of sabers. And we were gonna do this anyways. And they reuse that. Now, if only we had that side in addition to that for more damage. Yeah, if Ace had hit a better side, we would have had the kill, but we can't risk it, right? Just can't. Interesting. Is this a win? That's not, oh, that's not dual. Got it, that one's not dual. So probably not, no, that's not it. Think we probably do take this, though? Maybe? There's a lot of hits for it. Like, it doesn't save anyone from 22 cleave damage, so no matter what other sides we get, right? Please, sir. I don't like it. Why is this, How does this go? Amazing, we did it. That's it. We got it. Ace really showing why he sucks? I guess so, yeah. Right, I wasn't sure that won. What it did, you guys saw it before me. Look at all these 1 health enemies on the first fight, by the way. Amazing. Okay, let's open our presents. All heroes add 6 to all sides. Amazing. The 5th spell you cast each fight is free. Maybe. Might just randomness. Getting past that +1 mana cost is hard to get to the 5th spell, you mean? Little bit, This bounces it out a little, but... Still, like, fifth spell is not that common for me to even cast, right? It does happen. And I'm sure I'd be appreciative of it at the time. I will completely forget that it exists. There's no way I'll plan around it. That's for sure. And yeah, Hero 6, only helpful if we have cantrips, right? Unless we have cantrips, this doesn't do anything. And if we do have cantrips, then they might just eat the 6 dice anyways and it does nothing. But the 6th die is always self-heal. Does that change my mind in any way? If it was double plus self-heal. Does that blow my mind? Not really, no. Yeah, not really. Or rampage, yeah, true. I'd even use 6. You don't have yo. Which one? Yeah, a cantrip or rampage would be the 2 ways. Hi, Rollis. How are you? So this one lets you reuse it if you get lethal with it. So you can use 6 dice, right? And then cantrips activate during rolling automatically. So those will trigger as, that'll let you trigger more than just your 5 heroes as well. It's 6 dice used, not just in one turn, so it only matches up early, I think? No, using this turn. It's per turn. It's every turn. If you can do 6 dice, then you'll double that 6th one. Hello, Sleepy? Yeah? How am I? I am doing alright. Doing pretty well tonight. I had a late start to the stream because of various issues, but we're doing great now. Amazing, perfect. How do we feel about 6 dice? Guys, just think about if it was this that was the 6th die, though. Or something. I don't know. There's some potential there. I kinda don't care about it that much, though. I don't know, it could carry the early game if you can get 1 cantrip. You can turn 2s into 4s. Significantly more damage, you know? It might be good. Let's take it. Let's take it. Rather than just gamba on who knows what, let's take a bird in the hand. Rather than through the bush. And then we just have to always be on the lookout for cantrips and rampage. Now. We have scoundrel and lazy. How dare you? Mage, healer, buckle. Okay. So we have, like, no damage. But we do have a poke. I guess buckle has an attack as well. This is a pretty rough damage dealer set, though. Scoundrel can one-shot the entire encounter, it's true. Just have to roll this, and then she just one-shots everybody. Also, synergy with D4. We found synergy with D4 because of 6th. Guys, amazing. Also, who's wary? It's probably lazy, right? That just makes sense. I'll put this one here, that's fine. Whoa, healer synergy. Amazing. Look at all his healing no one's gonna need. Spikes being useful, let's go. It's gonna get us our 6th dice activation per turn. Except when lazy is exerted. Or when scoundrel or lazy just decide to not roll anything, which is gonna be like all the time. Anyways, we're not actually gonna play another loop right now, sorry.